And we are live. Hi, everybody. We were just being inappropriate backstage, as we do. Now we're all serious. We're crumpling the evidence.
Ron, Lisa Foster,
All the friends out
David,
there.
Cadmus, so you guys would understand what we's talking about.
We were talking about going to the dentist.
We were, yeah.
And my handlebar wig.
And false teeth.
And false teeth.
In no particular order.
You know, my dad had a partial, and God bless his heart, but he would put it on his lunch tray at the VA, and he lost it. Those things aren't cheap.
Oh, they're expensive.
And he lost it all the time by putting it on his lunch tray. When we were little, he wasn't a car accident. When we were little, he used to take it off, and we were all upset. And then he'd also do the thumb thing where he was pulling his thumb off. We were traumatized. I'm going to tell you right now.
My dentist told me I needed a night guard, and I have a really strong gag reflex. So I remember putting it in, and I took it out. And then I put it in another time. I'm like, I woke up, it was gone. I'm thinking, oh my God, did I swallow this? My beagle had it in her mouth. I wore it 3 times, and it was totally chewed up. I'm like, well, I guess universe's way of telling me I shouldn't put this in when I sleep.
I know, because that Steph Curry, when he's playing basketball, he's famous for keeping that tooth guard hanging out of his mouth.
Oh gosh, it's like, oh. Anyway.
So good. Okay. All right. So we are going to...
Everybody's saying enough about you guys. Read us.
I know. They're like, hello, we're here.
We're still doing backstage.
We totally are. We're totally keeping it casual. Nice and light. I think that's really important. I've been noticing that people are struggling. And in that, just the lifting of the vibration, I think is really wonderful. So we're here for your entertainment. Thanks, Linda. Thanks, Mel. 2 of my favorite aunties in the house.
Thank you. I'm the Nana. He's the auntie. I'm the Nana.
Oh my goodness. Actually, they call me Nana. That's my nickname. They do, yeah. Because I'm in bed by like 9:15, 9:30. I'm really, yeah.
I'm usually 8:30.
Oh goodness. Okay, I won't call you after that.
I'm 1 o'clock.
1 a.m. Night owl. Wow.
I get up at 6 or 7. I gotta have my beauty rest. I better sleep for 40 years.
All right, so we're gonna do personal questions. I put the little thing on the thing that says personal questions. Be specific if you can. Help us kind of narrow in, just because we want to get to as many as we can. And if it's mediumship, if you could put the name, relation, and the year that they were born is really helpful, just so that we can hone in, deliver a message if that's what you're asking. And
no last names, though, because you don't want people to look up you're deceased.
Right. Yep. Just first name. That'll be great. Relationship and the year. That would be wonderful. I see Mel's already been working. He's good at it.
Yeah, I'm working here. I'm reading these and I'm starring them for you.
That's perfect. Feel free to choose them. We're going to jump into it because we're here for a little less than an hour. Mel has a hot date, so.
He's the only one in this place got himself a date.
It's Rosaire, Jim, Larry, Don, Gary, and me. Hi, everybody. I'll be there tonight. I promise.
Yeah, he's on his way. So good. All right, Mel, do you want to start us off?
Okay, let me just go with the star ones. Okay. Here. Let's see here. Okay. You want to read it, Kevin, or you want me to read it?
Will my late get upset if I remarry? He's gone since 2007. We're all shaking our head like, heck to the no. Mm-mm.
He's going to send you somebody.
Thinking as man would think. They never get upset over there.
He's going to send you somebody if he hasn't already.
Yeah, they assist in that way. They don't hold on to the emotion of that. So they just rejoice when we're in love. And that magnification of that is remarry.
And look how pretty she is.
She's gorgeous.
She's gonna get her somebody real fast if she's not already. But Deborah, the thing is that even when you marry as a human form, it's not as necessarily in a spiritual form. You'll see him again if you want to, and there's love there, but it doesn't mean that you guys will be together forever.
Yeah,
you're gonna be like the deli counter. They got to take a number and wait in line. That's what I see. I see you meeting a really nice partner.
So good. I feel like there's somebody already. Like, I feel like there's something there already. So that's good. All right. I shall. Love it. Hello, message from younger brother Nick. Please pass September 16th, 2020, Riverside, California. Brother Nick, younger.
He crossed right to the light. I see him with the light and he's at peace. You know, I see him smiling. And it's funny. I see his hand on your head, just like patting you on the head, just letting you know he's around. Sorry about the loss, but you know, we live on in spirit and he wants you to know that.
It's so good. And we were talking about, we were being funny and he said I was the funnier one. So I don't know if in that you would understand the funnier one. And he showed me the fork in the road. And it feels like you're in this decision. It's like, can I go this way or should I go that way? And it's less about the right and the wrong. It just feels like your next best. So in it, he's supporting you to whichever one feels really good. Just working with you. And he was also highlighting the month of May being significant. So I don't know if you'd understand that, sunflowers, but.
And what I got was that he's only been gone, 3 years? And I feel this took a knife to her gut and sliced it. I don't know if he was dying. He knew he was dying, but I feel energetically it changed her. Like she couldn't catch her breath or something. And he kept trying to assure her that he's still alive. You know, we still say that, but it's really hard to accept a physical death of a sibling. Yeah.
Agreed. But he wants you to make a celebration of his life. You know, we have grief, absolutely. But remember the good times. There were a lot of fun times. He's showing me water and swimming for some reason. I don't know what that means, but he wants you to remember the good times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Linda, the only part that changes, as you were saying, is they're no longer here in the physicality, but everything else remains, and that's just it. So sorry for your loss.
And they understand the grief. Their guides are with them.
Yeah.
But also they desperately want their family to know they're okay. Yeah. I've seen people who died, drop dead, stand outside their body and keep telling everybody.
Yeah.
Or they're in the hospital and I'll say, I see him standing behind you with his hand on your shoulder saying, I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah.
We just shed the overcoat. That's all.
Yeah.
Everything else goes. You know, and in my opinion, God's everywhere. So when we go into spirit, we come with God and God's everywhere. So why can't spirit be? That's how I see it anyway. Okay. Here we go.
I'm just going to sit back. I love it. Mel's doing all the work.
I'll say.
I'm a good worker, B.
Yeah, we'll make you hustle.
Except on my show. I'll tell them, mind your beeswax. I'm handling this.
I went out hustling one night. I made $25.25. My husband said, who gave you the quarter? I said, they all did.
Wow, busy. Do the math. Okay.
Do the math.
All right, Kevin, when will my house sell? Been on the market 5 months. Need to move to a senior care. God bless. God bless you too.
I see the number 3. So
that's interesting.
Could be 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, could be March.
I pulled this time card. I actually just split the deck and it says within 6 months. So it's happening. The energy is call in the people that you want to kind of step into it. So they're on deck. So you just being in the intention of calling them in, your house will sell. Yeah.
Here's the sale right here.
Yeah.
She'll sell it.
I see it.
Mentally, she knows she needs to go into this senior care, but emotionally, she really doesn't want to let go of that house yet.
I pulled a 7 of hearts, which means a change for the resident, a change of residence, obviously. And here again, I see the number 3. So
love it.
Okay, here we go.
Thanks for your question, Sandy. I always
love David. Hey, David.
David.
Hi, David. Is there money on the way for a move in June or July? Just feels time to move. Interesting. Moving questions, June or July.
He said, just feels time to move, but my looks ain't going to get me too far. Yeah, well, if looks could get me around the block, I wouldn't get my foot out the front door.
Yeah, his life's going to totally change.
I see more money coming for him. And I pulled the 3 of clubs, which means fulfillment of highest hopes, which would mean that I do see a move. But it could be September. I don't know.
I'm feeling November.
Okay. Yeah. I don't see.
That's only because I pulled the November card.
Okay, so I don't see it in June or July, but anyway.
I got the acceptance card and the happiness card, and it's green. And so in it, yeah, it does feel like it's unfolding, both of them. And I think they go hand in hand. But that acceptance piece is interesting on the heels of what we were just, or what Linda was just speaking to on the last one. Sometimes we hold on to things. So just in that,
he's frightened too. He's frightened.
Yeah. Changes.
Be careful of the fear because it'll hold you back.
Yeah. Thanks, David. Thanks for being here.
I pulled the 5 of Pentacles, which means that you're not going to be out in the cold, and that you'll have a roof over your head, food on the table, and be able to make the move. So that's what I picked up. All right. Okay.
Bobby asks, when will my eldest daughter talk to me? It's been over 2 years.
That happens in families. It's unfortunate.
Yeah. My guides tell me you all will talk again.
Yeah, I just got the yes card.
They show me the number 1. It could be within a year, and I don't know what'll.
But let her go. Let her go. Hand her over. That's her deal. If she just doesn't want to talk to you, don't be begging her. Don't be getting butt hurt. Just let her go. Yeah. And when it's time for her to come back, she'll come back.
It's about you taking your power back, Bobby.
Yeah, that's the ultimate surrender in that. Sometimes because the energy that we put into it is what we get back. So sometimes, we just have to let it go in order for it's her path as well. Okay, that's interesting. The unfinished symphony card. So I do feel there will be that reconciliation. Yeah, that is clear.
Okay, here we go.
Flora.
Does my late husband Greg have a message for me? Born 5/24/46, died 10/23/11. Greg.
He's showing off how good looking he is now. And it's like I see him sitting back and he's laughing. He's laughing and he's got these other people around him. Like they don't drink beer over there, but it's almost that motion of drinking a beer and laughing. I don't know what that's about. But his message would be to enjoy life. Because he certainly is enjoying over there. And as terrible as that sounds, that they're having a better time than we are. He wants her to be joyful.
I see him going like this. Like, I don't know if he's doing the jitterbug, but I see dancing and he's laughing and there's this wonderful music and it's kind of like jitterbug or bop or something. And he's, and now he's showing me coins. There's this floor full of coins. So he doesn't want you to worry about money. And when you start to see a lot of coins laying around, you'll just notice them on the ground and stuff. Heads up, that'll be him. But he's showing me dancing. He's dancing. I wonder if he liked to dance when he was on the earth plane.
Linda, when you were talking about his good looks, I could see his hair. His hair was very styled. There was something about his hair, Flora. And he comes in with just the care. He still wants to care and nurture you. So you taking care of yourself, and of course the love card. So there's he just comes forward so beautifully with that love for you. And he's
also apologizing because there's some parts of his life. I don't know if they were together at this time, but it feels like he had some issues.
I'm thinking if he wants to be forgiven. So I don't know for what, but you're right. I picked that up strongly. I don't know if he drank too much or something, but he wants to be forgiven. All
He
right.
feels smart as a whip, though.
He's very smart. Okay, here we go.
What would be a good month for me to get my shoulder surgery?
Laura.
I'm not really feeling a bad month for it. I wouldn't put it off too long, but Spirit is telling me you'll pull through the surgery just fine. Maybe 2 or 3 days post-op, you'd run a slight temperature. But it's just post-op trauma, meaning sometimes when we go through a surgical procedure, we want a temperature. But I see the month of November. I don't know why they're showing me November. I don't, but I see November.
I'm seeing August, September,
Mm-hmm.
and it will be a successful surgery.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is success. And this is when the sun's out. This is the sunshine.
I wonder what November means. Maybe she was diagnosed in November. I don't know, but they should.
Or maybe she'll be done and dusted by November.
Could be.
I also heard the August. I got the yes card and happiness around it. So yeah, but it doesn't feel like there's a wrong month.
There is.
Just might be with other things to fit in your schedule. But it feels good. Yeah, it feels good. Good recovery. Thanks, Moira. All righty. Tina asks, I am looking for a new job. What is the outlook for this year? Promising. Mm-hmm.
Let me see here.
Tina.
Ooh, she's got good luck with a new job. I think she's getting frustrated. I don't know if she hasn't had that much help with it, but go in lighthearted and not be too determined of any outcome. Just go in. Don't take any kind of rejection as a terrible thing. Just go in and the right job will come to you.
Mm-hmm.
I see a change in job or job title, a different job. I see the number 3. So it could even be March, right around the change of season. So I don't know if that's when, right around March 21st, that's first day of spring, or it could be September 21, first day of autumn. But I'm seeing right around the change of seasons.
Mm. I got the perfect storm cards, the courage to step into life, and in the 44, so the 4 stood out, so somewhere around that April, and you and your vision, how you're kind of looking at this, they're wanting you to kind of just open that and kind of just let go of the, I don't know, it feels a little bit narrow. It feels like you have a lot more potential to do kind of exactly what you want to be doing. So in that, just open it up, kind of, really feel into that. I feel like it's a big change. Like,
yeah, it's a huge change.
Yeah. Hey, listen, this Joyce Elder, I really love Dr. Stephen Greer.
Mm-hmm.
And she just wants to know that if she'll be picked, Joyce Elder, will I be chosen for Dr. Stephen Greer's CE5 expedition July this year? There are only 20 spots available.
Wow.
Will she be chosen, yes or no?
What is it again, Linda? I'm sorry, say
Dr.
again.
Stephen Greer, he does CE5 connection to ETs. Remember what happened with me up at Sedona? Yeah. That's what I was doing.
I pick up a little disappointment with it. But if it's not this time, it will be another time.
Yeah.
I got a yes card.
Okay.
So we'll see who. I got a yes card on that. That's weird.
My pendulum is a little yes.
Okay.
And you said there's 20?
But then, I was asking, will she get picked? It could be she gets picked next year. You know what I'm saying? Like that gal that was mad at me because she tried for being a police officer and she didn't get accepted. The first time I said, so she was all mad at me. I said, you'll get accepted. I didn't tell you when. She got accepted the next year.
See, what I saw was a little bit of a disappointment, but then Spirit said, if it's not this time, it's next time. And I picked up, like you did, Linda, she would get picked. I just don't know if it's this time because I felt a little.
Let us know, Joyce.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah.
All right.
Good.
Ziggy. So, Ziggy says, should I move to Georgia where my daughter and grandkids live? What did you get? I can't read it, Linda.
For entertainment purposes only.
Oh. So should you move to Georgia?
Where her daughter and grandkids live. Ziggy.
Is it into nature? Are you more surrounded by the trees? Because that feels good. That call to nature.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Kevin.
I just gonna say I just pulled a card. I got the divine timing, and it feels right. It feels like if you're, yeah, it does. It feels like you can or you won't.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's gonna move.
Yeah.
I see packed boxes, and whenever Spirit shows me that shows a move. It looks like there might be a delay with it, but I'm being told the move will happen. So I see the move.
Okay.
All righty.
All right.
Well, I think we did that one.
We just did that
We
one.
did that one. That's
Yeah.
we did that one. Okay.
You play the lotto, girlfriend. You get picked twice.
Here we go.
All right, my dear nephew, Bobby Hobden, date of birth 4/19/1980 to 2/10/23. Thank you, Diana. So sorry for your loss. Nephew.
Bobby.
It's almost like I can smell his cologne. I wonder what kind of cologne he wore. He's coming to me with the Claire aroma. That's like sometimes we get the Claire's, and I get the smell of his cologne. I'm picking up that you'll see him. It's like when you get up to go to the washroom or get a drink of water, out of the corner of your eye, you'll see a figure really quickly. And that'll be him. And you'll think, was that me thinking that, or is that him? That'll be him. I don't know why he's showing me a motorcycle. I have no clue what that means. Could be moving forward. I don't know. But he is at peace. He is at rest. I feel a strong sense of peace coming from him at this particular moment. That's what I'm picking up.
I picked up that. Oh, I'm sorry, honey.
No, go for it, Linda.
I just feel that he's telling me to tell her she knows this. He wasn't meant for this world. He's home again. That's what he just said to me.
Yeah, it felt tough. He brought me to the travel. So maybe on the motorcycle, just in that, the movement, there's something about a trip together. And September is a month that he's highlighting. And it's like there's a sibling that there's recognition. And watch for the twos. He made me look at the time, and it was 22:22. So watch for that. And it feels like you ask him for guidance, and he's hearing you in that. This world was tough for him. It was tough. All righty.
Okay, here we go.
Dorothy Lynn, does my cat Fuzz have a message for me? Aw.
Yeah, Fuzz is going to send you another cat.
Oh, there you go.
That cat had a good personality. It feels like a beautiful cat.
I see another cat. Animals have souls. They have a place on the other side.
I think Dorothy was a good mom.
Mm-hmm.
It was an excellent mom.
The cat really enjoyed. It's almost like in Grace, like thanking this mom for its life.
I would like to be a cat in Dorothy's house.
So good. So taken care of. I got the pride card. So just in the animal kingdom, I feel like you're, there was like an overwhelm and plenty of love and admiration for him. Was it cat? Was it male? Fuzz? I don't know why I'm saying him, but in that, there's just an appreciation. It's like, yes, I chose the best house. I chose the best mama. So yeah, lots of pride. And
Fuzz was happy how you took care of Fuzz. I don't know if it's a him or her, but how you took care of Fuzz.
I love the name.
And especially how you fed Fuzz. Fuzz was really happy with the diet. So
I think the next cat should be called Belly Button.
Oh, I like that.
Thank you, LA Max. Thank you.
So kind. Thank you for your donation.
Oh, you know what? I'm just looking at the stars. I'm not reading the chat. So
we are on it. Hershey Anderson, I need help finding my skeleton key.
Did someone say Hershey?
Yeah.
Oh, Hershey. That's her name.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the candy.
Oh, I can get some chocolate. It's been missing for over a week. Can you point me in the direction? I just heard north. Okay. What's that mean?
I don't think you dropped anyone. I think you just misplaced it.
Yeah.
I see it behind something, or it could be in a drawer. But you know what'll happen? Here's what I feel. It always works this way for me anyway. It's like when I misplace something and I go crazy trying to find it, and then when I'm looking for somebody else, or I'm sorry, for something else, I find that item that I had been looking for, and that's how I see it with you, Hershey.
My pendulum says you will find it,
Mm-hmm.
and you're kind of passionate, or you're too focused on it. Let it go, and all of a sudden it'll come to you. It's someplace where it was dropped, actually. So it could be in between something, but you will find it. You'll go, oh my God, there it is. It'll come to you. Plus, you're going to have great sex with this great guy right here.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
Totally. I got the success card, so I do feel that the outcome will be success. I feel like it's moving. So it's like maybe it's in the car, or it's like in a pocket where there's like it's moving. So there's something that's not stationary about it.
Oh, that's a good thought.
Yeah. So there's something there, Hershey. But yeah, rest assured,
I'm telling you, when you're looking for something else, that's when you'll find it.
Totally. It's like when you forget something, then you're like, you keep thinking about it. It's like, I can't remember.
Exactly.
And then you stop and it's like, okay, there it is.
I was looking for my glasses the other day and they were in my head like that.
Oh, goodness.
Okay.
All right. Beverly Davis. Oh, thank you, Seascape. That's so kind of you. Can you please read on my non-love life? I am hopeful to have one in the near future. Yes.
I do see companionship coming.
Companionship. I just whispered that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that it's going to be a marriage, because, at my age, I don't want to get in a fighting contest about what wall the picture gets hung on. But it'll be somebody with a really good sense of humor, somebody to hang out with, do some travel with. And so I'm hearing you won't be alone, but I see it more like companionship, not necessarily living together or marriage, but just a companion and somebody to hang out with. It's somebody who's a widower. And it looks like the person's spouse died of cancer. But when you meet, it looks like the person's spouse would have been in spirit about 6 or 7 years. So they've had time to work through it. And it's somebody with 3 grown children and 5 grandchildren. So that's how I'm looking at it.
Wow.
I got Beverly. Also, look at her. She's very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
In the evening time, before you go to bed, right before you go to sleep, I want you to take some deep breaths. And in that quiet zone, I want you to ask the universe for someone to share your life with. Not someone that has to be romance, even. Someone to share your life with. And then kind of put the little details in there of what you would like, that what you would like to feel when you're with this person, and see what comes up.
Yeah, I love that. So just to echo what they both said, the stillness card, so going inward with it, and being with that intention and that feeling, there's success around it. So the energy of the Black Panther. So
it'll be somebody that's just full of life and vivacious and a good sense, just not moody, but and a really good communicator. So,
yeah.
All right. We got another one.
Valentine, what is in store for me this year in terms of my spiritual life?
Spirit shows me the symbol of the hands, which means healing. So you should probably explore some healing modalities like Reiki or things like that. And they're also showing me exploring your intuitive or psychic gifts, the mediumship gifts. And it looks like you've got the ability to do readings. You just have to step forward and do it. That's what I'm picking up.
Well, there's nothing out there. It's always in here.
Of course. Yeah, right.
So
it's our own fear.
Never think in terms of, I wish I could achieve that, because it's always within you. The kingdom of heaven is within you. So be in grace for what you have, and be as quiet as you can to allow it to manifest through you.
Yeah. Remember who you are. So in that is it. So you're not missing anything. And then I pulled the career transition. So this could filter into you doing this, like Mel was saying, like doing readings and being in that. So there is no limitation on it unless you put it. So in that, yeah, it's how you feel. It's in.
So someone keeps writing here, and I'd like to address it. That for Becca, do you know who Becca is? Her 16-year-old, I think she's one of us, one of the readers. Her 16-year-old daughter needs brain surgery. Let's see the outcome.
She's what? I'm sorry. Say again, Linda.
Her 16-year-old daughter needs brain surgery.
She's going to come through it just wonderfully well. I don't see any paralysis or anything like that. I just wonder if they're wondering if there's the money from Mara, a super sticker. Thank you, Mara. I wonder if they're thinking if it's cancerous or not, but I'm not seeing it as cancerous. I don't know if it's a meningioma or something like that, or what's going on, but she's gonna be fine. I mean, she's gonna recover really fast.
Well, and also with this card that I got, which is the female card, I wonder if this brain tumor had something to do with the feminine, something, maybe even her hormones kicked up, something happened. So
I don't know, but I just see her pulling through it really well.
Sending you lots of prayers. My goodness.
Lots of prayers.
Now, if you guys see something else in the comments, just jump in. I'm not looking at the comments. I'm just looking at everything that's been starred.
And have Becca write me at grindle9103@gmail.com. In the subject, put prayer, and I'll put her in our prayers.
Beautiful.
Yeah. What was her name? Becca, Becca?
Yeah.
Okay. Did she give her daughter's name at all?
No.
Okay, I'll just send healing energy to Becca's daughter.
Yeah.
All right.
From I think is it from the House of Lenormand? Is that? Yeah, I think it is. Okay. If someone could confirm that.
Genealogy junkie says. All right, I just put another one on.
Yeah, it just feels like a relief of all the pressure in it. It's like
it's going to help her balance. It's going to help her vision, and I feel like the balance is a little off, and it could be some vertigo going on, but it's going to help all that tremendously.
Yeah. Her name is Lily.
Oh, Lily. Okay.
Yeah. Lily. Okay.
All right. Lily's on the list. Please let us know how it turns out.
Yeah.
And it's her granddaughter, just to clarify. It's her granddaughter.
I thought it was her daughter. Okay.
Perfect.
It's still more scary when it's your granddaughter.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Melba. So kind of you. All right. Where are you at, Mr. Mel?
Froxy Roxy.
Oh. That's a great name. Say that 3 times quick. Hi, Linda, Mel, and Kevin. Love you all. I'd like to hear, we love you too. I'd like to hear from my mother, Olga, 56, who died of pancreatic cancer in August 1977. She was bipolar and had a hard life. Has she reincarnated? Oh, that's a great question. Sorry for your loss.
I just think she was more schizoaffective than bipolar. That's a combination of schizophrenia and bipolar all moved into one. And I'm picking up she is at peace. And I'm picking up that she has lokahi. Lokahi is a Hawaiian word meaning balance. So she's at peace. She's balanced now. I think her energy, the mana, the life force, has come back to give power to a new life form. Her personality is still in spirit, but the mana came back. The life force came back to give life to a new form. That's how I pick it up.
Temperance will see her through. She hasn't taken a body yet.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I got
She's being
Mhm.
getting homeostasis.
Yeah. I got no on the pendulum. I pulled the no card and I got the wait card. So exactly that. But I feel she will. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of us do.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are we ready? Here we go.
Flower power. Kevin, is there a man coming
Here
to my house soon that I know? Like, I don't get it. Did you order pizza? I don't know. What do you mean? I think we need more info. Like, do you mean love?
we can't really.
Yeah. Are you asking about a love relationship?
A random man, what? Yeah.
Okay.
A burglar, what?
I was like, the mailman, he's coming.
Totally.
All right.
Phyllis, when should I get home equity loan? My house needs repairs.
Well, I would do it as soon as possible because the rates are going to go up 2 more times. That's what I'm picking up. I do it ASAP.
Thank you, Michelle.
No, try in June. Thank you, Michelle. June is you will be successful at getting the loan.
Here we go. We got another one.
Reading for my job prospects this year, please. Mm-hmm. So many people changing things. It's really powerful.
I do see a change in I see a job coming, a different job coming for not working. And I'm feeling something like around end of July or beginning of August. That's what I'm saying. Because at that point, I see you smiling and I see you going like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's some exit, some heartbreak before she lands the job.
Mm.
I get August too.
I see you fitting into the spot, like working with a team, so group oriented, and I pulled the 6-month card. So yeah, kind of 6 months out. Feels good. I feel you've got lots of qualifications, so it's like, yeah, really place your intention where you want it to be around it.
I like the little puppies.
Yeah, I do too.
So cute. ML, any messages from family?
So that's a whole slew of.
Yeah, that's a
a
little
wide open ballpark.
Yeah, maybe if ML, if you could be a little more.
I see a grandfather.
And I'm picking up a grandmother. I was just seeing this older lady, and she said she's very happy with you. She's proud of you, and I can just see her pointing her finger. But it would be a grandmother, or a great.
I also feel a woman could be an aunt or something, but she's winking at her. She might have been the socialite in the family, unless it's her mother. So.
Okay. Are we ready for the next one?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Message from my friend Julie, born 1978, passed 2021, Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh my God, I'm from Louisville.
Sorry,
Louisville. That's all right. I didn't say that to correct you. It's just like you always know if somebody's from Louisville because they'll say Louisville. Wonder if she had cancer. Because I see her surrounded by red, and that typically means cancer. She showed me a car. She showed me a vehicle, a reddish color car, and I don't know what that means. But like Linda said earlier, she wants you to know that there really is no such thing as death. That we cross over. We go to the next plane of existence. And, I
just heard this, Julie, she's got a really pretty face. Tell her it's beautiful hair. I just see this translucent, pretty face.
And she showed me roses. She showed me all kinds of flowers. And she wants you to know that she's around you. And she's thankful to have had you as a friend and still has you as a friend. Friendship doesn't end with somebody passing.
Yeah. And she's, I can feel you holding your breath. She's encouraging you to breathe, inhale and exhale. So you just in that taking care of, I pulled a beautiful energy, and I feel like this is representative of her, just in that beauty and that grace. And in that, it's the feeling of what you've prepared for, it's going to start to come to the fruition. So in that, she's just, although not here in the physical, she's still witnessing what you're working towards. So hopefully you understand that. Take a deep breath. All righty.
Amen.
Deborah Hall, message from my mom, Jean, passed 12/7/17 in California. I heard the life of the party. Was that you or her? The life of the party.
She feels she was well put together too. I get that occasionally about someone who maybe in her youth, but she knew how to dress right. She knew how to put herself together.
It's really weird. I'm seeing her doing her nails.
Okay.
That when you said that, I'm seeing like this nail file. And she's like, okay.
But the message would be, she's very proud of you, Deborah.
Very proud.
You still hold the light, even though you've had some things happen in your life that are not that great. And she's apologizing to you too. So maybe in your youth, maybe she wasn't involved as much, or she there's something she's sorry about.
But she's proud of your courage.
Yes.
She's very proud of your courage.
It's interesting you say that, because I pulled the powerful move card, and I thought it might be the duality of that as well, movement, but you in the courage aspect, it resonates in that. You just in that movement and the choices that you've made and the things you've overcome, lots of acknowledgement, pride around that for you. So,
okay. Here's another one.
Is this from the Bodacious Club? The Bodacious?
The Bodacious Tata Club.
Yeah, Odisha. Any message from my mother, Genevieve, who passed November 10th, 2013?
And I feel a sigh of relief. I feel like this woman is like, oh, like something with the body wasn't helping her. And she
was glad to get out of body.
She might have been glad to get rid of it.
She was glad to get out of body. I wonder if she liked to cook. She's given me all these wonderful food smells and cooking and all kinds of cool stuff.
But also she wants her to know that she's always with her. That's her message. Know that I'm always with you. And she talks to her mom. She talks to her.
She showed me a heart, like one of those heart pennants, like a heart. You know, I see like a heart, and I don't know exactly what that means, but it could be like a pennant or something. She just showed me that heart.
Right.
Intuition. She was pointing that out, you and your own abilities to be able to be in that communication, and where she is in all the direction. So we don't have to go looking outward in where they are. So yeah, she walks this life with you. It's beautiful. So let her be the direction. And in that, your intuition is spot on.
Thank you, Marby.
Thanks, Marby. So kind of you.
You know, Deborah Hall wrote and said, thank you, you guys. You were all right.
That's so nice to get that feedback, right?
Thank you, Deborah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Spirit.
Okay. Anita, right?
Yeah.
Anita, dreamed I was unboxing our stuff in the kitchen counter of the new apartment. When do you see the new apartment will happen? Wow. I love
the flowers on the head. That is so cool in the picture. I see the new apartment happening within the next 4 or 5 months.
I see a new apartment, that's for sure.
Why?
That dream was a prophetic dream. You're at fortune's fate. Don't worry. Don't think about it too much and allow them to hand it to you.
I get June, kind of June, July, the J month. So you're already feeling it, and that's creating it. So
we're almost in March right now.
Yeah, around the corner.
Yeah, like I said, I sing between the next 4 or 5 months.
Mm.
Or there could be it could be that, or there's a 4 or 5 in the address, but it's really soon. All right, do we have time for one more?
Sure, Mel. Yeah.
You're the one that has to go, Mel.
I have to go.
I'm torn between selling mobile home I feel God gave me, my wish, I love it there, lake, but needs so much work, me no money. I might have a buyer. Should I sell it or let it fall on me and stay torn?
I see it being sold.
I see it being sold too.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry,
sold
honey.
sign in front of it.
I feel like it's going to get sold, but I also feel she'll get another place she likes.
Mm-hmm.
Be sure to apply for different places.
Right. Okay, guys, I gotta run. So I don't know. Do I just click out of this? If I click out of this, Kevin, it won't disconnect you, right?
Well, you know what, Mel? We're all gonna leave
We're going to
together.
close it out.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude.
No, it's totally good.
You're rude, but that's okay.
We got right down to it. So
you know I love you very.
He's ditching us. And thank you both for being here. And we're gonna do this the next time we're gonna do this.
Will be Mel whenever
Mel.
he picks a date.
Yeah.
Right.
At least the ones I'm going to throw, I'm going to serve popcorn and candy.
Well,
Chocolate?
I'm going to serve shrimp and cocktail sauce. How's that?
Ooh, that sounds good too. Thank you, Celestia.
So kind of you.
Kevin and I did set a date for this. How about Friday, March 10th on my channel? How's that?
Hold on, I got to look. March 10th. I have a show with you, Kevin, at noon.
And me?
It says Kevin. Oh, it must be the other Kevin. Can you pick another date? Well, no, that's okay with him. Are we going to do 4 o'clock again?
Well, can we do 7? So it'll be 5 your time, 7 my time.
Sure.
Okay, perfect.
There it is, folks. Easy peasy.
You'll send us the link.
I will.
Wonderful. Thank you all for being here. Thanks to the moderators. Thank you for all that donated. So kind of you. And we will do this again. Thank you.
Is that Captain Morgan that's on Twitter? If it is, he's hella funny. Okay, you guys, take care. Cheers.
Bye for now.